Hello and welcome under the dome. Welcome back to Encased and Playing Hardball. We are down here at the arena, but today there's a special episode, a companion guide. I thought that would be rather helpful. Also, I did some reading on this issue because we do have all the companions now. Let's look at the reputation. So there is Crump. I'm just mousing over them now without clicking right now because there are mild spoilers involved. Yeah. But I'm also telling more before some significant spoilers. So we've got Crump. I'm just telling who the persons are, then where to find them, and then also how to get reputation with them, because that's what I just researched. And I think that's actually rather useful. And as we know, in this Let's Play, I am going to rotate the companions around a bit, just to see what they have to say, because it is quite funny and also nice. Some of the characters do have some depth to them. Yeah, I like that a lot. Right now, we are here with Cheerful Jack and Yoko. They are not necessarily my most favorite characters. But it works out okay with them, yeah, like here with our build that is actually focusing on everything, more or less. 2 weapon skills. We got the skill books last time, so we've got somewhat the psionics and otherwise the contraptions already. And otherwise I saw to it that we have the second stage and everything with a focus due to our our moral problems on criminal behavior. While we are in essence actually a scientist, or we have been, before we decided, well, being crooked is lucrative and we don't get a salary despite being an employee, so what the heck, right? So getting back to the companions. Crump is an orange wing, as is Fox. He's a melee fighter using the combat skill hand-to-hand primarily, but he's also decent enough with light weapons, so he can shoot handguns, submachine guns, assault rifles and shotguns. Then Fox is a melee character with strong psionics, so basically the strongest psi user within our companions. But where she really shines is the melee weapons, where she focuses on the bladed weapons because she's got a special knife, and she's also immune to biochemical damage, and that is actually healing her. So she's some form of mutation. Also quite mad and psychotic, but at the same time she got control of the whole thing by wearing a fox mask. So, and she can, well, and I'm not telling where she's found, just the further introduction. Katarzyna is a white wing, so a scientist. She's a bit whiny, but otherwise actually a pretty good character in my opinion. Focusing on high-tech weapons. She's got a cryo laser. And that's actually pretty good, because she can immobilize enemies. That's, like, tactically speaking, that's actually pretty good. And she's really bad at psionics, yeah, but, she's mostly focusing on high-tech weapons, actually. So then, and she's, from the first 3 guys, she's the only one who has actually an applied skill, which is mostly medicine and somewhat science. So she's way better at medicine. Right now we are on level 13. There she already unlocked the 3rd tier of medical skills, which is pretty good. So, and like just from the skills, I would actually like to have her on the team all the time. But yeah, we can't do that here right now. Then Yoko, this is here the robot lady. Yeah, and that says it already. She's a robot, so she's immune to fatigue, pain, bleeding, or poisoning. She is a ranged character. We can look directly here. heavy weapons, and focusing on the sniper, the tactical rifle, sniper rifle. While she's also pretty good with high-tech weapons. Yeah. If the need arises. However, that's it. She's abysmal with everything else, despite being a research robot. So even science is pretty bad. She doesn't even unlock any skills here. So she's basically a long-range, squishy fighter. Yeah. Then, Cheerful Jack is an actor. That's this guy here, who's focusing on melee weapons. He's got the hammer blunt weapons, so and that's actually quite interesting because the blunt weapons come with a variety of skills. Yeah, lots of skills for blunt weapons, as we can see here. Yeah, and that's actually also quite interesting. Contraptions, he's also pretty good. That's also pretty interesting because he can use the jetpack jump, the teleport, stealth fields, and holograms. So like tactically and game mechanic wise, this is probably the most interesting character. Also, he does tech. Yeah. And he's pretty good there. But otherwise, like as a character so far, it appears that there's not so much to him. So, and then we've got the Sparrow. Oh, sorry, now I clicked. Sorry. The Sparrow is a person. Click here. The Sparrow is a person focusing on light weapons with a pistol. Yeah, handgun abilities. And otherwise, well, I think she, yeah, or the person, Sparrow, is somewhat adaptable with psionics, but that's basically it. Yeah, I think also like a little bit on hand-to-hand, but also otherwise not very inclined with using applied skill. So, and that's it. Yeah, so, and now I'm telling where to find them, and then we look into the reputation. Crump can be found here, or let's look at the dome. That's the best. Here, Junktown Slums, that's where we find Crump and Fox. Crump is up, basically we are here at the arena, right? Crump is
of the pit.
In this bar, and he's just sitting there. And to find him, you just have to solve a conversation with some blacks who are harassing him, and solve that, help him with the fight against them, and then he's yours as a companion. Fox, we see here, right? For Fox, we need to fight in the arena. It's the second or third fight. Pretty doable, and you just need to beat her in the fight, and then she's just hanging around in this room with the fighters, and she just joins along. Then Katarzyna basically runs up to you when you first reach the Junktown Slums, and then it's actually a thing, you know, it just works for itself. You need to help her, and now I'm clicking on her because we can see here, yeah, you need to escort her to Magellan base, like there, and then she can be found in the science level in the lab. Yeah, we later on, like 1 or 2, 3 days later, she can be picked up there as a companion. You get a letter from her. Got any work leads? That's this one here from Katarzyna. Yeah. So then Yoko is a robot that can be found at the Sonora storage bunker that's here. It's a quest that you get in Magellan and the science level as well. There's a Japanese scientist there who's into robotics and stuff. And then you need to help her here. She walks back on her own, but you go back to the lab and talk with the guy and also with her, convince them that she could and should come along. Yeah. And that's how you get her. Cheerful Jack is an actor that can be found at the abandoned film set. You get the quest to get him also in Magellan Station, down at the office level. There's a person in a little bar who will give you the quest to find a news speaker. So, and yeah, there are some hyenas, which will be more important in a second. That there are a couple of hyenas to defeat. That's also something he likes. And then the sparrow we find here at the caravan. That's a situation at the picnic neutral zone. There's a person who's sleeping during the day and who can be spoken to after 0 a.m. more or less. Yeah, like during the deep night hours when the guy is on guard, doing his guard duty. And he sends the hero to this caravan site over here. And there's a rather tough fight with Sparrow showing up and helping people. So, and then for the personalities and how to improve their reputation. So as we can see here, all of them, and this happened here, all of them lose reputation with our character if they nearly die under our command. So if they are being knocked out, so you are in need of using one of these resuscitation kits, then this usually comes with a drop in reputation. Because, yeah, as it says here, and it's rather logical, yeah, their confidence is shattered since they nearly died under our command. So, if we are too reckless, it's not good. So, what does Crumb like? He respects our courage. So, if we, for example, fight here in the arena, or if we have other tough fights, I guess, that's what I believe. But also whenever we fight, and he's participating in our adventure, fighting and stuff, and also doing good stuff, because at the core he's actually a good person. Then we get an increase in our reputation. Then Fox is also a fighter. Who seems to appreciate battles, yeah, and fights. And well, but for her it's a bit less combat focused, it appears to me. But just that we do stuff, I think, for the main quest. Yeah, but usually also fighting with her, I think. Katarzyna seems to be only getting reputation increases when we craft something, especially food. So she says that herself, that she can't cook and stuff, but she would like to. Yeah, that seems to be a thing. But otherwise, as you can see here, just by helping her, we already get a huge increase in the personal reputation. Well, if we help her, especially for free. So then Yoko, the robot, she is a research robot and apparently investigating, going to new locations and scanning with our scanner. That is, well, that's this ability here. Yeah, and the item is this one, the scanner, that we have right from the beginning of the game. That apparently, after doing it a number of times, that is increasing her reputation as well. Cheerful Jack is a bit more complicated, but it seems that defeating hyenas is something he really likes. Yeah, otherwise there is no information, and I didn't find anything yet. Yeah, let's see. And Sparrow is also the person like for helping people and doing the good deed. Yeah. Not necessarily fighting, but doing the good things. And I guess, like, unless you are behaving like a psychopath, it's quite easy to get reputation with him, her, in the long run, just by having this person along. So, and those are the companions. Now you know where to find them, what they do, what they are good at. Yeah, and I think, well, we don't need to look at the characters. You can just check out the Let's Play if you want to see their faces. I'm just going here, so the guy is not talking. If you want to see the faces, I was actually thinking of picking them up and show them. But just have a look at the Let's Play if you want further, deeper information. Yeah, so I hope that's helpful. If you have any further questions, please write a comment. You know you're always welcome to do so. And we're continuing with the Let's Play in the next episode. And then we will be on our adventure. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Look, there's a beautiful subscription button and a shiny like button. Please click them. Not only to make me happy and increase your karma, but so you never ever miss an episode again and receive your extra portion of good luck today. See you next time. Bye-bye.